Hey guys, Robbie here from CrossFit South Bend with our 2017 Valentine's Day edition of Amy's Treat Corner. Amy, what are we making today?
Okay, Robbie, it is Valentine's and love is in the air, right?
Yes.
So with love always comes food, usually. So today we are actually going to make two things, a strawberry ice cream, and we're going to use that in our chocolate strawberry torte. So you ready to get cooking?
Yes,
All right.
delicious.
Oh, I can't wait to try it afterwards.
Yes.
It actually really is delicious. We're going to come around and start first with our strawberry ice cream, and we're going to do this without having an ice cream maker. So something that everybody can make, and it's a healthy version of strawberry ice cream. So what we're going to do first is take 2 to 3 cups of fresh strawberries, and then I have a few little strawberries left here. I'm going to have Robbie actually haul out. But if you've never seen this little handy dandy strawberry picker, it just takes the stems right out for you without wasting a lot of the strawberry. So Robbie, give that a try. I always like to have Robbie do a few new little tricks here with some cooking devices. Nice job. Once you get the hang of it, you can go really fast and see how much you don't waste any of the strawberry. It's a great tool.
There we go.
I love it. Good job. Okay, with our 2 to 3 cups of fresh strawberries, we are going to add a half a cup of heavy cream, like heavy cream, and then coconut milk. We've talked about this a lot. We use it actually a lot, especially in paleo dishes and meals. But we're just going to take the cream off of it. So the cream, this is liquid in here, and the cream rises to the top. So I'm actually just going to scoop it out. And that's all I'm going to take is that cream, and there is some nice liquid that's usually falls down in there. If you put it in the refrigerator, you can start seeing some of that liquid come out. But if you put it in the refrigerator, it does solidify quicker. So you can get more cream, actually, from that liquid. Yeah, it does look like ice cream. And it actually makes our ice cream taste delicious. So next, I'll have you do, we have 2 tablespoons of honey. And then after our 2 tablespoons of honey, we're going to put in 1 full tablespoon of vanilla. And you're like, whoa, that's a lot of vanilla. But with the coconut milk and the strawberries, really the honey and the vanilla is going to be our natural sweetener. So it is quite yummy. Then we're going to add just actually a little bit of salt, dash of salt into things. So we are going to put in our blender here and blend it up. And that's all it takes. And Robbie's just going to push it down here. Only takes a few little seconds, not a lot of time. Nice. That's it.
That's it, okay.
No ice cream maker at all.
Wow.
So the next thing what we're going to do is actually just pour it into, I like pie plates, Robbie, to freeze in ice cream because doesn't make it thick. So it only takes about 5 to 6 hours. You can do it overnight to make that strawberry ice cream that we did. And I'd say that's a pretty healthy version of it. So I'm gonna have you go ahead and dump it on in there. I prepare a cover. Perfect. So that's what it looks like, everybody. Strawberry ice cream, obviously nothing to eat right away. Well, I guess you could want to make a strawberry smoothie. You could use that with your strawberry smoothie and put some protein powder in it if you wanted for after your workout. But then I like to take the plastic wrap and push it down onto the top of that so you don't get that freezer burns on your ice cream. And then seal it, and we're gonna put it in the freezer for about 5 or 6 hours, and that is it.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah. Okay. Next, and you're going to see that finished ice cream product in just a minute. So next we're going to move on to our chocolate torte. So what it's going to be first entailed is a half a cup of coconut oil. That. And then 4 ounces of unsweetened chocolate. I've had some people ask me before, what kind of chocolate do you use? I really like Ghirardelli, however you want to say it. I think it has a finer, refined chocolate taste to it. I really like it.
Really
so it's just 4 ounces, and this is 100%. It's 4 ounces of baking chocolate. So what you're going to do then is put this into your microwave for about 2 minutes. Some microwaves vary, but I'm going to put it in the microwave for 2 minutes. And So, Robbie, as that goes, we've had people ask some substitutions. What do we use for substitutions sometimes?
Exactly.
So, one of the things you saw that I used was coconut oil. And instead of vegetable oil or canola oil, rapeseed oil, you know, there's different things that we've been used to using, you can do a coconut oil. And this is solid, and it only used to come in a solid form. And then I found at Meijer, actually, coconut oil in a liquid form, and it stays liquid. And actually, they have different flavors of this now, which is really cool. And then another thing that's actually going to go into this torte is honey. So a lot of people use honey as, or want to use granulated sugar as a sweetener, but you also can use, they have coconut sugar and actually honey for this one is what I'm going to use. I know Robbie can tell you the healthy benefits of, you know, using the coconut sugar, honey over regular versus granulated sugar, and same with the coconut oil versus, you know, a regular oil. But what's your take on some of the substitutions?
Well, I think two different things. I think one, anytime you're making it at home, anytime you're making it at home, it's always going to be better. And second, it's less processed. So, you know, does it mean that, you know, you're getting a ton of nutrients from the dish? Probably not, but it's going to be a still very tasty but less unhealthy treat. So I think those are fantastic substitutions.
Good. Yeah, and that's one of the things is we do want to offer you is healthier treats.
Yes, exactly.
Healthier treats.
Yeah, exactly.
The other thing is really quickly, as I'll share, is flour. So there is regular flour that we can use, the bleached white flour, but there's different flours out there too. There's coconut flour you can use, and just look at your recipes, Google up recipes. The cassava flour that you've given me, and this one is great because it's like a 1-to-1 ratio of regular flour. And then also almond meal. And this is just fine ground up almonds used as a flour.
Yeah.
So just check your recipes. Like I said, coconut flour is a little more dense than regular flour, but these are great alternatives. So Robbie, I'll have you grab our oil. Looks like our chocolate and the oil combination is done there. All right. And I'm actually going to have Robbie use his muscles and stir everything up. So you can see our coconut oil went to liquid, and all we're going to do now is add in the rest of our ingredients. So this calls for 2/3 cup honey. This is actually a lot of honey in this dish. This is a lot. So this is definitely a great sweetener. So it doesn't, I'm going to put it all in. Robbie's going to keep stirring. It looks like it doesn't need to be stirred, but trust me, as he's stirring, it's going to get thicker too. Then we're going to add to that honey 3 eggs, and we want to do the eggs one at a time. So Robbie, guess where I got these eggs at?
Where'd you get them?
I got these from one of our members, Mr. Doug Eubank and his family. They have some chickens on a farm, and they actually do their free-range organic chickens, and if you guys want some, they're for sale. He does them at the gym, so nice to have them. Yeah, look, I got some grass on that one, looks like. Straight from the farm. So 3 eggs, add 1 at a time. Nice job there, Robbie, using those muscles. Then, what we're gonna add to this, you see it's thickening up quite nicely. Then what we're gonna add is 1/2 cup of cocoa powder. And once again, I like the Ghirardelli brand, I really do. There's also another little secret ingredient I added to this cocoa powder, and that is coffee. So coffee really brings out the richness in chocolate sometimes, especially when it's unsweetened chocolate. And I just chose to use a little single packet, and this is a hazelnut flavor. Use espresso. If you like espresso, that more of a buttery, rich flavor, grab that. So I'm just gonna dump in that, and we're gonna blend all that up. And it comes together very nicely and quickly. Didn't take it, really guys, 4 or 5 ingredients, and that is it for this torte. You know what, Robbie, people ask, and I kind of wondered myself, what's the difference between torte and cake? I actually had to look it up.
I don't know.
You hear about it. I bake a lot, but I had to look it up, and one of the different things between tortes and cake, thank you, that's done perfectly, is that a torte is not as thick as a cake. It's only about 2 inches. Yeah, it's shorter, kind of like the one we saw up front there. Also, a torte, this says, has more expensive ingredients in it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's the name. It's a little fancier.
It's like the difference between like a mayo and an aioli. They just can charge more for aioli.
Exactly,
Still
exactly.
mayo.
So a torte has a little more denseness to it as a cake. And then also another thing is that it is layered or frosted with like a glaze, and sometimes just crushed nuts instead of a big icing or frosting that you see on cake. But yeah. So, okay guys, actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna preheat your oven to 350 degrees. I chose to do 2 6-inch, these are called springform pans, and I'll show you why they're springform pans. In the bottom, I added a piece of parchment paper, and just you can add a little bit of coconut oil so your torte or cake does not stick to this. This is really good for cheesecakes as well. If you don't have springform pans, an 8-inch cake pan, round cake pan, a tart pan actually, but definitely these are fun to use. So this will make 2 of the 6-inch. So I'm just gonna layer a little bit over here. And Robbie, as I'm doing this one, there is one finished over there by the oven you can grab.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna split half of that batter up, swirl it around here, and we'll put this one in the oven. Robbie, have you ever used a springform pan before?
I have.
All right, you know how it works then. Can you
I think so.
Okay.
Once.
Can you unspring it for us?
Yes.
Yes, that's how it goes. And then pull it off just a little bit more.
Oh, okay.
Yep, just spring it
Oh,
all
I
the
gotcha.
way. Look at that. There we
It's
go.
very nice. Little mini.
And it's cute.
I was gonna say mini cake, but a torte.
It's
A torte.
and it's perfect actually for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So should we go enjoy some of our chocolate strawberry torte?
Absolutely.
All right, let's
I'm looking forward
go. Me too. I am too. I actually had my son try some of this the other night. He doesn't like dark chocolate too much, but it's really good actually. My daughter Ashlyn will love this because she loves dark chocolate.
Yeah.
So ready? We're gonna get some of our ice cream here, part of our torte. You know what I did, Robbie, just to dress this up was, I'm gonna take a bite first. I made some chocolate covered strawberries to put on top of this.
That's really good.
Don't need a rose petal.
Well,
I really like it.
it's very good.
But guys, this is one version of it. This is one of those 6-inch mini tortes. Added the strawberry ice cream, some chocolate covered strawberries to it. Also, this one, I kind of dressed up a little bit more, but what I did was take one batch of that batter that I used, and I just made 4 of the tortes. I divided into 4 spoonfuls of it, and then layered it, and then made a little layered of ice cream chocolate torte and decorated with strawberries on top. So enjoy maybe with your significant other. You guys can have a glass of champagne, or Robbie and I are having
Sparkling grape juice.
Here's to Valentine's Day for everyone out there.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you get to use this recipe with a special someone, and we'll see you guys next time.